Hello, I'm Lana Fink, and today I want to talk to you about divine messages of light and love. And the reason that I want to talk to you for a minute is because this is something that is completely new for me. 6 months ago, I was going through the motions, everyday life. My day consisted of logging in, trying to look for jobs, trying to figure out exactly what it was I was supposed to be doing. And then all of a sudden, I was met with an ultimatum. I needed to do something or possibly even leave my house. That night, I sat down and I prayed to God. And I hadn't spoken to God in quite a long time. And I prayed to him and I said to him, my life is completely yours. I need you to tell me what it is you need for me to do because I need to figure this out. I have to have a plan. And at that point, I said to him, God, no matter where it is or what it is, I am happy to do your will. Little did I know that was going to completely change the trajectory of my life. God answered my prayers and he reached out to me and he said, welcome home. I said, I'm sorry, welcome home? What do you mean, welcome home? He said, are you ready? Are you ready for your appointment and the purpose as to why you are actually here? Because I'm ready to tell you why you're here. I was like, sure, tell me, please tell me, why am I here? And he said, you have a divine purpose. Your purpose is to deliver light and love to everyone you meet. I'm like, well, I mean, I'm smiley, right? I can hopefully deliver light and love to everyone I meet. And he said, yeah, but it goes a little bit deeper than that. I really want you to think about this and truly embrace what light and love mean to you. And so I sat there and I thought about it for a very long time. And he said, listen, if you are ready to go ahead and deliver light and love to every single person that you meet, I'm going to go ahead and completely forgive your past. Because, guys, for the past 3+ decades, I've not religiously prayed to God at all, right? I mean, I would pray when I would potentially go to church or if I was visiting my parents before meals, but I wasn't really praying to God. I wasn't reading the Bible. I wasn't doing any of those things. And I said, God, are you sure? Like I'm asking him, this is really what you want me to do? And he said to me, I don't care about your past. I completely forgive your past. Every single thing you've done, I've watched you do it, and I was there with you, and it's okay. You're forgiven. That's why my son died on the cross for you, for those sins. What I'm most interested in is how are you going to show up today, and how are you going to show up in the future? And I was like, really? You forgive my whole past? And he said, yes, I do. He also said, one of the cornerstones of love is forgiveness and allowing others to understand that they don't have to be a prisoner to their past because God didn't hold it against me. He doesn't hold it against any of us. What he cares about the most is how we interact today and what we're going to do tomorrow. How are we going to make a difference in the world around us? And I will tell you, for the past few months, I have been learning to embrace this new identity, this new persona. I don't know if it's really a persona. I guess it's my true core, my essence of being able to understand and help others grasp that God is there. He's always here. He's always present with his team of angels that sit around you day in and day out, listening and watching every single thing that you do. And they're not there to judge you. They're there to help you, honestly. They're there to lift you up and to carry you forward, especially when you're in the deepest challenge you've ever gone through. And trust me when I tell you, there have been some major challenges in my life where I was wondering if I was even being helped. At the time, what I didn't realize is all of those negative thoughts were just keeping me that much more in despair. Once I was able to release them, I could feel the presence of God with me. And so, what I want everyone to understand today is you don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to try to be perfect. Because at the end of the day, what matters is how you show up each and every day. And the way that I'm going to show up each and every day is I'm going to deliver light and love to every single person that I come in contact with. Whether it's going to be on the street with a smile, or even if I meet them in person with a hug. And even now, I realize the impact that I can have virtually. Because when you truly understand that God loves you, loves every single one of his children, the world is your oyster, and you could truly do anything that you need to do, that you want to do. And I will tell you, there have been a lot of times I have prayed for things that did not happen. What I realize now is it's because God had a better plan for me. He had something else in mind for me. And now I'm ready to embrace it. I'm ready to talk about my experiences, how they've shaped me, how they've helped me become the person I am today. Someone able to talk about God when I have not studied the Bible. I have a couple of them. I'm going through them now. And really now coming back into the fold of faith and understanding what it means to completely give up control of your life. When I say complete control, I'm talking about from every single thing that I do during the day, it is now directed by God. There's no timetables. I'm on God's divine timing because I know that He has a mission for me and a mission that I am going to fulfill. I am going to be his daughter. I am going to let light and love come through me to every single person that I meet because I know what his light and love has done for me. 4 months ago, I was completely living in darkness. And it wasn't until someone saw my light. Obviously, it was God ordained. I call him my angel of love. And once he saw the light in me, trust me, it was not easy. Not an easy thing. I didn't believe there was a light in me. I was very happy just to meld in with the past or, kind of blend in and not be noticed by anyone. I hid behind the smiles, the pain that I was feeling, and just went through my day plugging right along. But when that one person saw the light within me, it was as if a switch happened. Because all of a sudden, I was able to open up. The ice around my heart melted, the chains broke apart, and I could finally feel for the first time truly feel. Was it God ordained? It absolutely was. Am I still living with this light? I am. But instead of it just being a small ember, today it is literally a bonfire. I feel like I have an aura of light around me all the time that protects me from anybody's criticism, or if they have anything they want to say, that's fine. It's not going to deter me from keeping taking up my mission for God, because I know how important this is. And that honestly, light is always going to overpower darkness, no matter how dark you think your day is. If you can just have one sliver of light shine through, all of a sudden, you may find that there's a light at that end of the tunnel. And it's just getting you that much more refined for the next time you come across that issue. Someone asked me once, "You've changed." Said, "Thank you." And they said, "What in your past would you change if there was one thing?" And I thought about it for a minute. Actually, it was pretty quick. I said, "Absolutely nothing. I wouldn't change a thing about my past, because if I changed anything about my past, that would mean that I wouldn't be the person I am today. It's because of all the past experiences that I've had that God was watching me do, patiently waiting for me to step into his divine purpose for me, that shaped me to who I am today. Someone who's going to be very confident in their skin, someone who's going to tell the world that light and love is going to win. It's going to win because this is what God has ordained us to do, to light the world with our love for one another. And it's a message I am going to continue to give every single day, because I know the importance of light and love in the world. I'm Lana Fink, and I'll have another message for you soon. I did just want to talk to you a little bit about how it all began. Thank you.